Hello, everybody. This will be a session on roles and goals metrics. And why this activity is because this activity helps you connect your everyday actions with your long term vision, giving you clarity on which part of your life and what truly inspires you. So how are we going to do it? As the first consideration will be which roles feels most alive and aligned with your true purpose right now. How do we do it? List your key roles. Take a moment, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. Bring to mind the different hats you wear in life: manager, mentor, parent, innovator, or others. Anything. Slowly write down 4 or 5 of these major roles on the left side of your page. Second thing is describe your desired endpoint. Next to each rule, complete this sentence with your heartfelt intention. As a manager, I am dash. Let your mind wander gently into the future and capture what success, fulfillment, or impact looks like for each other. Don't rush, let the words arise naturally. So for each role, you can write down whatever roles you have envisaged for yourself. Just write down what you want to be in that role. Pause and take a deep breath. Now scan through your roles and notice which one lights up your heart with a warm yes. That feeling of energy, purpose, or calm certainty. Circle that role. This is the place where your true self is ready to grow and lead. By the end of this, you will have a clear living connection between who you are in these roles today and the person you are becoming. This clarity grounds your daily efforts in meaningful purpose. Seen roles versus hidden essence maybe. What inner qualities are you hiding behind your job title? On a shared board, create 2 columns. Seen roles, official levels of your roles like director, consultant, or whatever you are. And the hidden essence is adjectives that describe your deeper self, like visionary, alchemist. Settle into the presence. Before you begin, take 3 deep breaths. Feel your body grounding into the present moment. Invite curiosity rather than judgment as you start this exploration. Gently list your scene roles. Write down all the official titles and roles you identify with. Notice any internal voice or feeling that arises with each: pride, pressure, limitation, or something else. Softly explore your hidden essence. For each role, close your eyes and ask, who am I beyond this title? Write down adjectives or feelings that describe your deeper self. Let them come intuitively without forcing. For each hidden essence word, close your eyes and notice a physical sensation. Does it feel expansive or constrictive? Adjust words until they feel expansive. Embody each essence words. Close your eyes again for each hidden essence word. Place your hand on your heart or abdomen. Ask, does this work, does this word make me feel open and expansive or tight and constricted? Notice subtle body sensations. Refine your essence vocabulary. If a word feels constricted, gently release it. Seek words that resonate with spaciousness, flow, and authenticity. Be patient. This is an unfolding, not a race. Reflect on over identification. Look at the scene roles color. Which titles feel like heavy armor? Which feels like masks? Ask yourself, am I holding onto those because I need to prove something or because they truly represent me? Notice the dance between external and internal. Observe where the seen rules and hidden essence align and where they diverge. Celebrate the harmony and hold space for the tension. It is in the tension that growth often happens. Ask open ended questions. How might I express my hidden essence more fully, within or beyond my seen rules? What small step can I take today to live more from my essence than my title? What story about my rules am I ready to rewrite? Coming to self kindness, recognize that identities evolve. Allow yourself to hold all parts, titles and assets, without harsh judgment or has to fix it. Then close with gratitude. Thank yourself for this honest exploration. Notice how balancing seen roles with hidden essence shifts your sense of self and possibilities. Through this meditative mapping, you cultivate a balanced self view where external levels serve your deeper truth instead of overshadowing it. This invites more authentic presence, confidence, and aligned actions in your life. Let us move to the circle of influence method. Why? This helps differentiate what within your control versus what isn't, focusing your energy wisely. Why? In life and work, many things pull at our attention. Some we can change, many we cannot. This exercise helps you gently distinguish between what lies within your control and what doesn't, guiding you to invest your precious energy where it truly matters. It invites calm acceptance and purposeful action, reducing stress and overwhelm. Prepare your space and mind. Find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably without distractions. Close your eyes for a moment and take three slow, deep breaths. Feel the air, fill your lungs, then slowly release it. With each breath, allow yourself to become more present, releasing tension from your body and mind. Visualize the circles. Open your eyes and take a large sheet of paper or a digital canvas. Draw two concentric circles. The larger outer circle is your circle of concern. This represents all the worries, stresses, and issues you notice in your life right now. The smaller inner circle inside it is your circle of influence. This is the space where you have direct power to act, change, or influence outcomes. Pause and look at the circles. Notice how the inner circle sits within the larger one. A reminder that your influence is part of the broader context. List your concerns now in the outer circle. Begin by gently bringing to mind all the things that currently concern you. This might include appraisal delays, promotion uncertainties, organizational changes, opinion of others, market conditions, health of loved ones, economic environment. Write this down in the outer circle, the circle of concern. Don't judge or try to fix them now. Simply acknowledge what is weighing on you. Pause here to breathe and witness your concerns without resistance. Identify your influence, inner circle. Now shift your attention to the things within your control. What are the actions, thoughts, attitudes, or habits you can consciously shape. This might include developing a new skill, improving your communication, managing your daily routine, building a meaningful relationships, and network, cultivating positive attitude and mindset, seeking feedback and learning, time management. Right, there's an inner circle, the circle of influence. Notice now this list is often smaller but more potent. Reflect on and meditate on the distinction. Close your eyes again and breathe slowly. Reflect on the difference between the two circles. Feel the relief of releasing attachment to things outside your influence. Imagine your energy flowing naturally and easily towards the inner circle. Ask yourself gently, where is my energy currently going? Am I spending too much time in the circle of concern? How can I nurture what I can influence more intentionally? Let the answers arise naturally. Create your action plan. Open your eyes and look at your circle of influence. Choose one or two areas to focus on immediately. Write down a small first step you can take in each area. Keep it realistic and kind to yourself. Example, if improving communication is inside your circle, a first step might be schedule a 15-minute conversation with a colleague this week. If developing skills is inside, maybe it is enroll in one online course or read one article on the topic. And close the practice by holding your hands gently or place them on your heart. Take 3 deep breaths again, feeling gratitude for the clarity you have gained. Remind yourself that energy spent on your circle of influence is energy invested in growth and peace. What you gain? Clarity, of course. You can clearly see what is within your control and what isn't. Focus your attention and effort go towards where you can make real change. Letting go of uncontrollable worries reduces overwhelm and anxiety. Small, deliberate actions build momentum and self-trust. Acceptance of uncertainty becomes a source of inner peace. Let us go to segment 4. Now that you have achieved so much, let us start writing a self-letter to our future self. Why do we do this? This builds clarity and innovation by connecting with your future aspirations. How do we do this? Imagine yourself 5 years from now, thriving and fulfilled. Write a letter from that future self to today's you, offering advice and encouragement. Read it aloud to feel inspired. Step-by-step processes, find a quiet, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed. Sit down with a journal or a piece of paper and pen. Take a few deep breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold for a moment, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Let your body relax, releasing any tension. Step 2. Ground yourself in the present. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel your feet on the ground, your body supported by the chair or floor. Notice your breath flowing naturally. Allow your mind to settle, gently pushing aside distractions. Imagine your future self 5 years ahead. Now visualize yourself 5 years from now. Imagine version of you who is thriving and deeply fulfilled. Picture where you are, your environment, your daily activities, your relationships, your feelings, what achievements, growth, or joys do you see? How does your future self carry themselves? Engage all your senses to make this image vivid and alive. Connect emotionally. Feel the positive emotions your future self is experiencing. Pride, peace, confidence, joy. Allow yourself to feel gratitude for how far you have come. Breathe into these feelings and let them fill your whole being. Write a letter from your future self. Open your eyes and start writing a letter addressed to your present self. Let your future self offer advice, encouragement, and wisdom. What lessons have you learned? What reassurances or motivation can your future self provide? Write with kindness and compassion, as if your future self deeply cares for you. Read your letter aloud. Once you finish writing, sit back and read the letter aloud slowly and thoughtfully. Hear the words of encouragement and wisdom. Let them resonate inside you. Feel the renewed strength and clarity within. Reflect and observe. Take a few moments to reflect quietly. How do you feel after hearing your future self's voice? What new insights or motivations have emerged? Allow these feelings to settle deeply within you. By doing this exercise, you will experience strength and alignment with your long term goals and a renewed sense of self confidence. This connection to your future self acts as a compass, helping you navigate challenges with clarity and speed. Now, let us start doing mini wins tracker. What small wins did you overlook this week that deserved celebration? Why do we do it? Breaks down progress into bite sized, motivating steps to build momentum. This practice breaks down your professional progress into manageable, encouraging steps. It helps you recognize and celebrate everyday achievements, building positive momentum and reinforcing motivation. How do we do it? Each day, jot down 1 to 3 small wins related to your professional growth. Learn a new skill, give a helpful feedback, whatever it may. Review weekly to notice patterns and progress. Settle into stillness. Find a peaceful spot where you feel comfortable. Sit quietly and take 3 deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. With each breath, allow your mind to become calm and focused. Focus on your day's journey. Gently bring your attention to your professional day. Reflect on moments where you learn something new, took a positive action, or made progress. When it's small, let your mind scan the day without judgment or pressure. Identify 1 to 3 small wins with a soft and appreciative mindset. Jot down 1 to 3 small wins related to your professional growth. This could be learning a new skill or concept, offering helpful feedback to a colleague, completing a challenging task, staying calm under pressure, asking a thoughtful question. No achievement is too small to count. Step 4 will be feel gratitude for your efforts. Close your eyes again and take a moment to feel gratitude for these wins. Sense how these small steps contribute to your larger growth. Let a feeling of pride and encouragement fill your heart. At the end of the week, create a quiet ritual. Revisit your daily small wins. Notice patterns or recurring strengths. Reflect on how these incremental steps added to your meaningful progress. Reinforce your growth as you review. Take a deep breath and affirm to yourself that I am growing steadily. Every small win matters. Allow this affirmation to deepen your self esteem and belief in your journey. By this, you will gain visible proof of growth beyond formal appraisals, boosting self esteem. This is very important part of our exercise. You please do this. When you prioritize on tasks, which core value are you neglecting in your current one? This identifies what truly matters to you, helping align your career decisions with personal values. This process helps you identify what truly matters to you, offering clarity that allows your career decisions to align with your personal values. This alignment brings deeper fulfillment and purpose. How do we do it? Write down 10 core values like creativity, security, growth, impact on separate cards or notes. Rank them by importance and discuss with a poor, peer, or reflect on why top values matter most. Check how your current role supports or clashes with these values. Step 1, prepare your space and mind. Find a calm, comfortable space. where you can focus without interruptions. Take a few slow, deep breaths to center yourself. Let your mind just be quiet, releasing the day's distractions. Take 10 small cards, sticky notes, or pieces of paper. On each, write down one core value that resonates with you. Examples include creativity, security, growth, impact, balance, recognition, freedom, learning, service, or integrity. Allow your intuition to guide your choices. What feels true to your heart? Step 3 is quiet reflection of values. Sit quietly and hold each card in your hands one by one. For each value, close your eyes and ask yourself, why does this matter to me? How does it show up in my life? And what feelings arise when I focus on this value? Notice your emotional responses without judgment. Rank your values by importance. Lay these cards out in front of you. Begin sorting them into a hierarchy from most important to least important. Take your time. If it feels difficult, pause and breathe before deciding. Trust your inner sense of priority. Discuss on or reflect on your top values. If possible, share your top 3 to 5 values with a trusted peer, mentor, or coach. Discuss why these values are essential to you. Listen to their reflections. If alone, journal about why these values matter most and what stories from your life support them. Step 6 will be evaluate your current role against your values. Reflect on your current professional role and environment. For each top value, ask, how does my work support or nurture this value? Where does it conflict or cause frustration? What changes might help me better align with my values? Notice where your energy is fueled versus drained. Set intentions for alignment. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, set an intention to align your career choices with your core values. Visualize yourself making decisions that honor these values and feel the sense of empowerment and clarity that comes with it. Clearer insights into what energizes you and what drains you. You will gain clearer insight into what energizes you and what drains you, empowering you to make career decisions rooted in authentic personal meaning and fulfillment. Next is skill stretch challenge. What skill scares or excites you enough to stretch beyond your comfort zone? Why this is important is it encourages stepping out of comfort zones to build confidence and new competencies. This practice encourages you to step gently yet intentionally out of your comfort zone, fostering confidence and cultivating new competencies through mindful, manageable actions. How? Pick one skill you feel uncertain about but want to improve. Set a micro goal related to it for the next 2 weeks. In a meeting, learn a software feature, track progress, and celebrate the effort regardless of your outcome. Settle into presence. Find a quiet place to sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take several slow, deep breaths. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more grounded and present. Let go of any self judgment or pressure. Step 2 is reflect on uncertainty with compassion. Bring to mind one skill or area where you feel uncertain or hesitant but wish to improve. Notice any feelings that arise fear, excitement, curiosity without resistance. Acknowledge these feelings with kindness as natural parts of growth. Choose a micro goal. With an open mind, set a simple, achievable micro goal related to this skill for the next 2 weeks. It could be something like leading a short meeting, learning a new feature in a software tool, or practicing a specific techniques. Visualize yourself taking this step confidently. Create a mindful tracking ritual. Decide how you will track your progress daily or weekly. through a brief journaling, a checklist, or simple notes. Before each tracking moment, pause, breathe, and bring awareness to your efforts without focusing solely on results. Celebrate efforts and learning. Each time you record progress, take a moment to appreciate your courage and dedication. Say quietly to yourself, I honor my effort and the learning in this journey. Recognize that growth is not about perfection, but about willingness to try. Step 6 will be reflect on growth and resilience at the end of 2 weeks. Reflect mindfully on what you have learned, not just about the skill, but about yourself. Notice increased resilience, confidence, or new perspectives gained through taking this calculated risk. Experience in taking calculated risk and growing resilience will be the key. Through this process, you build practical experience in stepping beyond comfort zones, growing resilience, and developing new competencies, all supported by mindful self. Last segment, narrative reframing storytelling. How should you rewrite your career story if you were your own biggest friend? Why do we do this? This transforms limiting career stories into empowering ones. Why? To transform limiting beliefs and internal narratives into empowering, growth oriented stories that unlock the energy, possibility, and clarity. How do we do this? Create a calm space for inner listening. Begin by slowing down, sit comfortably, close your eyes for a moment, take 3 slow, deep breaths, feel yourself arrive in your body. Say silently, I'm ready to listen to my own truth with kindness. Identify a negative story you tell yourself about your career. I'm stuck. It's no growth. Identify the limiting story. Bring to mind a recurring negative belief or sentence you often say, silently or aloud, about your career. Examples: I have missed the boat. There is nothing new for me anymore. People younger than me are getting ahead. I don't know what I want, so I must be lost. Ask yourself, where did this story come from? Whose voice or expectation does it carry? How does this story make me feel in my body? Contracted, heavy, hopeless? Name the impact without judgment on a page. Write, when I believe this story, complete the sentence. Be honest and gentle. This step is not about shame, it is about awareness. Rewrite the story, focusing on growth, learning, and strengths, and discovering new paths at my pace. Rewrite with compassionate power. Now shift into your inner mentor, your wise self. From this place, rewrite the story by honoring your growth, resilience, and potential. Use words that reflect ongoing learning, the value of your lived experience, your uniqueness, curiosity instead of confusion, progress instead of perfection. From I'm stuck to I'm in a season of reflection and redirection. And that is a powerful beginning. From it is too late for me to I'm entering a stage of deeper, more meaningful contribution. From I don't know what I want to I'm patiently reconnecting with what truly matters to me. Feel the new story in your body. Read your new story aloud, slowly. Let each word land. Do you feel more open, firm, upright? Is there a breath of relief, a hint of excitement? If not, adjust this story until it feels empowering, not feel like forced positivity, but like a gentle unlocking of inner truth. Share your new story with a trusted friend or coach. Share it to strengthen it. Share this new story with someone you trust, a friend, coach, or mentor. Speak it out loud, owning the narrative publicly at strength and commitment. You can say, I have been telling myself an old story, but now I'm shifting into this new one. These reflections might have more clarity and effortlessness. Write this new story on a sticky note in your journal or on your phone wallpaper. Repeat it often. especially when the old one resurfaces. Every repetition is a neutral rewiring towards empowerment. This shifts mindset from victimhood to empowerment. You no longer remain a passive character in your career journey. You become the author, reclaiming agency, rewriting the plot, and opening new chapters of purpose and growth. This shifts from victimhood to vision, vacancy of creative energy, and clear space for new opportunities to enter. Thank you for being here and hope this has given you a lot of clarity for today. And you have chosen transform into victimhood from victimhood to empowerment. Thank you so much for being here.